The Sausage Fest in Hungary is over. The all-male final is done. We have a winner. It is AWS serving some heavy metal pop, and I am feeling it. Shall we talk about it?
Let's
do this.
Oh, you guys, not since Max Jason Mai from Slovakia has heavy metal at Eurovision given me the tingles. This is a very good effort. I was worried people would think it was too loud, and too metal, too rock, but they proved you can bridge heavy metal rock and mainstream. There's something about this that is not as off-putting as you would expect from this genre. There is a likability. The lead singer isn't screaming. He's actually singing, just in a very loud, aggressive way. And there's a big difference, because sometimes with heavy metal, you think people are just shouting. But this is like a musical shouting. In opera, those big ladies shout too, and you think it's magic. Well, let me tell you, you're going to see this heavy metal guy screaming, and you're going to love it, honey. This is one of the best rock intros we've had. It has a manga edge, manga 2010 Turkey. Again, mainstream, yet loud. I'm surprised that I like this, but I'm really glad Hungary went for this. I think this was the best option, actually. I think this will find fans on both the jury televote divide. Robin?
I'm really happy with this winning. It was my favorite. I wasn't sure if it was going to win. I even had a dream a couple of nights ago that Yes, we're going to win. But this is a really good song. It's actually a very melodic song. So if you're not quite into the metal, you might find the melody is something that can hook in listeners and take them along. And the Hungarian language is also a very melodic language. It sounds really nice. And Hungary is one of those countries that can do really well at Eurovision with songs in Hungarian, as we've seen in the past. I think it's going to do really well. I can't imagine who I think it will appeal to a lot is, as well as fans of metal, is when there's a family sitting down to watch the show and there's the dad or the brother or the boyfriend sitting down who isn't quite into it. Suddenly this metal band will come on and he'll be like, hell yes, this is my music, and they'll get those votes.
I think it's very different. It's very, how can I say it? They're not playing it safe. And I think that's always a good thing when a country is trying to find a song for Eurovision. They're not playing by the book, and by the book meaning a pop song, a well-produced pop song. They're actually making an effort to bring something different and unique. And like Robin said, I think you can find a melody in the song. So even if you're not a fan of rock or heavy metal, you can still relate to the song and you can still find some bits you like. I think like a good Eurovision song this song also has peaks and valleys. So it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. So it keeps it interesting for the entire 3 minutes. I think their looks won't damage also. I think that's not an important point, but it also doesn't harm. So I think they can get points and votes from every place. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys will want to be them. Women will want to be with them. Some guys will want to be with them. There's a lot of appeal here. In that valley you speak of, there are some cut arms on the drummer. Let's just be honest. I think it's a gray wardrobe. He needs to stick with it. It's authentic to him. It's showing off some of his assets. He's worked hard on those drums, and it's coming out in the biceps and the triceps and all the muscles in between. Now back to the music. I think this will go to the final for sure. Like with other countries in the past, I'm like, heavy metal, no way. Like Max Jason, Slovakia, he didn't make it through. This smacks of quality, and I think that you don't need an LED to stage this song well. Just get some fire, and you're good to go. I expect Hungary to continue its perfect qualification record.
This year, there's an emphasis on authenticity in music, and a lot of countries are taking that by sending ballads and sort of simple people singing in their national language. But I think we're going to see quite a lot of boring songs, whereas I think this is actually the kind of thing that Salvador was talking about. This isn't fast food music. This is a band that is sticking true to the kind of music that is authentic to them. The song, the lyrics are authentic. I believe they're about, it translates into Goodbye Summer, and it's about sort of the end of someone's life, like someone who's ill, looking back. So the lyrics are quite deep. And I think it's just, it's sort of taking Salvador's principles, whether or not they've done it deliberately or not, we don't know. But there is a lot of authenticity in the performance, and I think that will really shine through on stage in Lisbon.
I think for a concept like Eurovision that is constantly playing the diversity card, that we want diversity and it's a diverse show, I think this song plays a lot in favor of the motto that the contest has been having in the past couple of years. And I think it can do really, really well if the juries also, especially the professional juries, also adopt that diversity theme and embracing diversity in all kinds of genres of music. So I'm pretty confident they will do well. Taking into account Eurovision patterns, this might also bomb and don't do as well as we expect. However, I think, for example, comparing to Slovakia, the last rock song we had in Eurovision, I think this is miles better. So I expect a good result from them.
They're in the second half of the second semi-final, which the second semi is considered to be a tough one, but the second half is a good position. And if they're sort of put at the end as closing the show, it could do really well for them. So I expect we'll see them in the grand final.
And we love it. Köszönöm szépen, Hungary. You chose a good act. That's what we think. What do you think? Were AWS your favorite in Hungary? Do you think they're going to slay their way, scream their way, shout their way to the final? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.com. Wiwibloggs, yes.
And leave a comment and give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel. It's really important for us.
So important. And we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.